Dan now with king high. Is he going to go for it? Dan with the free bet, and Art has kings.
Kind of boring.
Aces against kings.
You're a button, bro.
Rockets now for Dylan.
Relax, man.
I know.
Got a chance. Fuck.
I know. I have no chill on me.
1800.
You guys both got a button. This is sick. You guys are just playing regular poker.
Dan with the three bet, and Art has kings.
This is kind of boring.
Aces against kings. And Art with just 1% equity. One of the kings is dead at least. Awful spot here for Art. He's already run into some really rough situations here tonight. Cold 4-bet from Art.
4,800.
Dylan loving this situation. Might think that either Dan or Art could be a little bit out of line here because of the stand-up game.
Why not? It's a good time. You see me doing jumping jacks. Oh, really? Maybe. I've never played stand-up games.
He's just going to call. Let these players bluff if they're bluffing. And I think Dan has enough information now to get out of here. Dylan with 94% equity three ways. What a dream. What is Dan thinking about here? He has a hand that plays horribly against most normal cold 4-bet and call ranges. But the stand-up game does funny things to people. And in goes the money, a three-way all-in as Dan blows up a little bit here. And
I'm ahead, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Once or twice.
Art in an awful spot. Kings against aces.
Yeah, it's fine.
Good call.
What a spot for Dylan.
Toughest call I have all day.
I mean, you could lose.
I could definitely lose. I've seen worse, trust me.
You want to see like an ace-3 flop on the first one for sure.
First one for
and
the
then
button.
probably some paints to give you guys a chance. So that's a little dicey.
And a diamond for Dan.
Like an 8 and a 5. Ooh.
A diamond would win it for Dan with king-queen off.
But put it, 5 would be funny as hell. 5 or 10. No 10, because someone's going to have jacks. 5. If you won that one.
But Dylan's
All right, that's one.
aces are good on the first run out.
3 all in. Oh, it's just good.
And a great second flop for Dylan. And he's going to win a $70,000 pot here.
Yeah. Let me see how much you have.
Stacking Art, getting a huge chunk of chips from Dan as well.
I shouldn't have mucked my hand.
Yeah, why did you muck? Because some side flip.
2.
I became good friends with Phil Nagy. That's kind of cool. You know Phil Nagy?
I've heard of him, yeah.
Limp 3-bet here from Tom. Knows Dan is a little bit out of control.
I peeled my GG account. Appealed.
Not big on folding.
I was like, look, you guys can
Is Dan.
all in or fold for complaining saying the game's a scam.
Quite big on raising.
You looking for this? So I sent the email. They're looking into it for me. So look. I mean, they like represent GG Friday. Yeah, I heard that. They're like big.
He calls the king jack off. And Henry maybe could get in there as well. He does. 33,000 already in the middle. Let's play a huge pot with some not very good hands. Nobody hits that flop especially hard. Dan with a gutter.
Okay.
Tom does not bet against two opponents out of position. On a board, both of them could hit pretty hard,
All right.
even though neither of them did.
For real.
Checks through.
That'd be kind of jacked.
So Tom's going to take a shot at this.
All right.
Dan calls Henry out of the way. These players are both in no man's land here. 3 hearts out there now and almost 60,000 in the middle. One of the bigger pots of the night. Nobody has anything. No real reason to think Dan has anything too great. But running a bluff, like a big bluff here, does still feel pretty wild from Tom's perspective. He does check. Dan now with king high. Does have 1 heart in his hand.
I check him.
Pretty much the bottom of his range. Is he going to go for it? He does. All in. Just over pot. $63,000. Gutsy bluff from Dan, and I'm pretty surprised Tom hasn't folded yet. There he goes. So, nice bluff by Dan.
You look like you want to show one. You got a good one to show? Show one. We can see it by the time we drive home.
Dan with a real hand now.
4.
And so Henry has queens now. Ace king against queens from 2 players very capable of mixing it up.
Only 1 month.
Dan has to look so full of it to all these players. He's been so aggressive, especially pre-flop.
I asked my friend and he gave the contact of Ryan.
I was trying to play on this show for
And we could see a very big pot here.
on this show for 9 years.
Really?
Okay.
I lived in Dubai before.
Oh, you live in Dubai?
I played it.
11-5 from Henry.
Dubai is a great place. It's really great place. Very beautiful and
Dan seems like the kind of player who will absolutely go to war with Ace King.
like Kim Kardashian beautiful? Like they asked for it.
Yeah, maybe it will be not like fake, but like you don't feel like cold because you just do it's very nice building, but anyway it's good. You know, and then if you come to in California, it's like there's a lake, there's a mountain, there's an ocean.
More nature.
Every time I wake up, where I have to go next.
I haven't been yet.
And also they're making big island for casinos.
Dan had pulled down that stack of 5K chips, now has them back on his stack. He does 4-bet. Almost a third of his chips. Could we see a 200K pot here? He's just going to call. So 58,000 already in the middle. Dan with 69,000 behind. And a king for Dan. Always a beautiful feeling to be piling in money pre-flop with ace king, go to a flop and then actually hit something. $21,500 from Dan. Not a big bet, but not especially small either. I think Henry is going to feel like he has to call once. And he does. 101,000 in the middle now. Dan with less than half pot behind.
I know where it's at for you talking.
Yeah, you have to find it. That's like right across from the target. Is this target right there or what's
No, it is a target.
It's like it's either a target or something else, but it's
either that or CDS.
Not CDS, but it's like something.
Yeah, one of those.
Like a target. I think it's target.
Dan is so aggressive. He shoves here. Puts queens in a pretty disgusting spot. Against a lot of players, especially when you have the queen of spades in your hand, I think you can just shrug and fold here. But Dan is just so willing to pile in money at any time.
47, 47.
Against a lot of players in Henry's shoes, you're just going to be up against aces or kings or ace-king a lot.
47, 6, 50. 20, 30, 40, 45, 45, 46, 47, 6, 50.
But Dan is a bit of a unicorn, extremely aggressive, and willing to bluff for huge amounts. Could he have something like ace-5 of spades here? I think the answer is
47,
yes.
Wish I had a better hand. Bad card to have.
Might even have some bluffs that are a lot less natural than that one. Dan ran a giant bluff earlier against Tom, against Tom with king high.
Wish I didn't have the queen of clubs. Queen of spades.
45, 46, 47,
Henry thinks that his particular combo of queens is not the best one.
Yeah, thank you.
$47, 6, 50.
Henry's got the call counted out. Does not need to be good here often to make this call. About one time in 4. He does call.
Whatever you like.
Twice?
And this is nearly a $200,000 pot. They'll run the river out twice. Henry looking for a queen. Doesn't find one, and Dan is going to win the biggest pot of the night.
Good.
$197,000.